What's up, everybody? Welcome to another installment of Eat, Sleep, Play, Talk, Wrestling, Repeat. As me and Ishmael play Mortal Kombat X in a different game mode. As I play as Casey Cage, Scorpion, and Johnny Cage. As Ishmael plays as Jason. And there's a lot of stuff happening this week. And there's two things I want to talk about. Is one with Ring of Honor being on Destination America, and the second one is what Joey Styles said about NXT and ECW. And I want to talk about Ring of Honor. And in the front of our eyes, we see Ring of Honor become the big name in the indies or in the mainstream. Because last year they came in the Ring of Honor to a TV in a I supposed to say in some states through TV, because I understand some people couldn't get a Ring of Honor through their local cable. You got to be in a certain city just to watch Ring of Honor. But luckily, you can watch Ring of Honor on the website, and you can't miss it. So, Ring of Honor is doing great, and not only that, Ring of Honor will be on Destination America next week or next month, and can't wait to see them. This will be great for Ring of Honor, and plus great for the first time ever. People will see Ring of Honor for the first time, and you see me, on Fans Talk Pro Wrestling podcast on the live chat. I always put up Ring of Honor as a win of the week because they always put up a great match. Now there's no excuses of missing Ring of Honor, but I understand not everybody can have Destination America as their channel. So just watch it through ringofhonorwrestling.com. You can't miss it. Also, Ring of Honor got their own toy, got their own action figure. I seen it. They got Adam Cole, Jay and Mark Briscoe, and Kevin Steen. I guess one of the flashback or legend action figure. Me personally, as a action figure collector, I can't wait to get my hands on them. I can't wait to get the Briscoe brothers and Kevin Steen. So it'd be great for my collections. And this is a good look for Ring of Honor. Not only that, this is a good look for TNA, and plus good look for wrestling. Because Wednesday you got Lucha Underground, NXT, Ring of Honor, and TNA under one day, or should I say under one night. So it's a very stacked Wednesday, and very good move away from Friday, like they used to do all the time. So I can't say nothing bad about it. And plus, we could see Samoa Joe pulling the Rick Rude style. When I say Rick Rude, you might see him in NXT, and then 2 hours later, we see him wrestle in Ring of Honor. I don't know how that's gonna work, but if they do that, be a very good look for Samoa Joe. And we could see Kazarian, Daniel, Chris Sabin, the Red Dragons, and sometime down the road we may see New Japan Pro Wrestling come in play very soon. So it'll be very good. And also, not only that, find out it's be a short-term deal, so that'd be a 26-week, maybe 6 month. I'm not being mistaken. So hopefully, I hope it'll be go good with the Ring of Honor, and hopefully Destination America would do like a crossover, like Ring of Honor versus TNA, and that would be a exciting show or event because they are underneath the network, and Destination America has small bit of control because I remember they want Kurt Angle to become the TNA champion, push him as a main guy for TNA and represent for the company, in which it makes sense because Kurt Angle is an Olympic gold medalist and a hell of a performer. So I understand that one, can't get mad. But as a fan of Ring of Honor, they show great matches, great wrestling, great moments from everybody, from TV champion Jay Lethal to the Briscoe brothers, War Machines, which are one of the best tag team in the Ring of Honor right now. They're killing it. Red Dragons, my second favorite tag team as well. Also the Kingdom, ACH, Strong, all them guys. So I think it'd be a great moment. Kind of like remind me of what I did a video for this year, early this year in January, about pro wrestling for days. Like Monday you get Raw, uh, Tuesday you get I guess main event Superstar, Wednesday NXT, Lucha Underground. Now you add it on with TNA and Ring of Honor. Thursday you get SmackDown, and Friday is pretty much open for anybody, either GFW or other promotion that want to showcase their wrestling. And then Saturday, pretty much free now because I don't think Ring of Honor still going to showcase wrestling, I guess. And then Sunday you get pay-per-view if they show it. So this is a perfect timing. And from Ring of Honor to Joey Styles. Now this week, Joey Styles and the fans have a conversation between each other through Twitter. And this is what a fan said, post to Joey Styles, saying wrestling hasn't been as good since old school ECW. Then Styles replied, actually Triple H WWE NXT is very much like the original ECW without the mindless bloody violence. I love it. Then the fans stated another one, but mindless bloody violence is good. Then Styles replied back to him, saying, really, you should think so. If you destroy your body and bled twice a week, NXT got it right. Enjoy it. I read it as a ECW fan. To be honest with you guys, and I watch ECW, all I see is hardcore match. No table, thumbtack, the ball wire, flaming table, bloodshed, everything. And I enjoyed it. I got no problem with it. But when I watch, classic ECW matches, the earlier days in ECW, they didn't have that much tables, nor, a little bit of bloodshed, but they use chairs and tables once in a while, but mostly they put up a great wrestling in the ring, like pro wrestling match. Like Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, Tuco, Scorpio, Taz, Sabu, Tommy Dreamer, Raven, all them guys. But why I hear Joey Styles saying NXT is very much like the original ECW without the mindless bloody violence. That last part, mindless bloody violence, is kind of missing the whole point of it. And as to me personally, it's kind of like a slap to the face to the ECW original. Because I understand Joey Styles don't like blood and guts and shit like that. But ECW is balanced. I'm like, you get hardcore wrestling and you get great professional wrestling. I could put up a great moment when Mike Awesome and Masato Tanaka fought each other in ECW, and Mike Awesome, gave Masato Tanaka through the table. If it was for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship, that was a great moment. Other RVD versus Jerry Lynn for the ECW television title at Hardcore Heaven, those was good matches. But we try to compare with ECW and NXT, you really can't compare it. Now you want to say back in early ECW to NXT because mostly ECW was a good wrestling and NXT was show great wrestling. Yeah, I can see that where it come from, but compared to ECW and NXT as a whole, not much because NXT is not that hardcore. I mean, sure you can put in a ladder match, but that's a one and only time we can see a ladder match unless you can throw in a steel cage or table match, hell, or even the Hell in a Cell match. If I doubt it, they're gonna do that. But if I see somebody get thrown to a flaming table in NXT, then yeah. But I can see NXT comparing up to somewhere to, I won't say Ring of Honor, but they got some hardcore moments. Pretty much, you can compare to anything. NXT is their own lane, because they put up good matches. They could put up great moments. They treat everybody they important, including the takeover. Where Kevin Owens beat up Sami Zayn. It make you care about Sami Zayn a little bit, even though they did forget about that old boy and root for Samoa Joe throughout the whole time and just forgot about Sami Zayn, which got pretty messed up. But when Joey Styles said it's a mindless, bloody violence, that's kind of like disrespectful to ECW because there's more to it. Because ECW built legends. I mean, Sandman, Sabu, the Gangsters, the Dudley Boys, Psychosis, Rey Mysterio, name the few. And plus, Ron Simmons, he came to ECW, and the Road Warriors, the Steiner Brothers, they came in through ECW. So ECW is a classic company that people will enjoy and love. But when you say something like it's a mindless, bloody violence, then you just miss the point. You just feel like you're not seeing it as a whole, as a picture. I mean, yeah, we could bring up the Ball Wire match with Sabu and Terry Funk. Yes, we could bring up the Taipei Death match with Axel Rotten and Iron Rotten. We could bring up, the tables with Balls Mahoney, Spike Dudleys, and the Dudley Boys. There's so much stuff. Yeah, there's violence, but it's bringing up good wrestling. During that time at ECW, but try to compare with TNA, two totally different role, two different styles. But I understand what Joey Styles coming from, and sometimes I disagree with him just on some part about it because ECW NXT totally different. NXT have their own lane, got they decay they more towards to the indies fans, and ECW is more towards to alternative fans. They kind of like Nevada, and we look at NXT, they kind of like alternative, like mixed breed. Like any kind, they like. So that's where I stand by it, and that's why I think about it. I love ECW. I respect NXT. Two totally different things. And here's a little bonus type I want to talk about. I have not talked about for a very long time, or it's my first time talking about it. Lucha Underground. I'm a big fan of it. You see me putting up wins of the week on every week of podcast. I give them much credit for Lucha Underground. My favorite part is one of the crew members got killed in the show by a mysterious beast. This is the first time ever I see somebody got killed in a storyline in a wrestling show or a wrestling program, unless you bring up Mel Mutez, but he came back. So, but this one got murked. I mean, like fatality style. But I love the bloodshed and on the face and everything, and remind me of the scene from Scarface, the chainsaw scene. But I love Lucha Underground. I hope they come back for the second season next year. We need that because it's grindhouse wrestling, and I love it. And I love Johnny Mundo as well. He doing an awesome job. Hopefully, he become the champion one day or next season. So I love it. But I will talk about Lucha Underground on my next episode. So that's my promise. And that's the topic for this episode. So leave a like button, leave a comment, leave a feedback. Give me your thoughts about Joey Style. Give me your thoughts about Ring of Honor. Leave a comment, leave your feedback, and until then, I see you guys next time. Bye.